Hi there, Paula Solis Anderson here. I am your instructor this quarter for Family, Culture, and Self-Concept, ECE 140D. I am in my living room here beside my Christmas tree, and that's the beauty of online learning is I am in my living room, maybe you're in your living room, and we can work together and complete this degree. So welcome to class. This class is going to be super interesting in my opinion. I'm teaching. Just kidding. So super interesting. It's all about self-concept and family and culture and how those things are rolled into a child and how that child grows up in these things. And as you know, each of us have our own story with culture and family and our self-concept. And so we bring a lot of experience to the table with this subject matter. And we're going to be looking at discrimination and biases and gender and identity and things of that sort. So it's interesting. It's a lot of anthropology and a lot of social norms and things of that sort. So we're going to be looking at Erikson, the theorist, some, and different things out there. So it has a lot of content. So you are going to be working hard this quarter. It is a 5-credit class, but I think you're going to enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of discussion that happens. Make sure you read your syllabus. That's super important. That's going to be the core of our class, so make sure you do that. Beyond that, each week is going to look like this. Your Canvas is going to open up to a home page, and the home page will have a photo, and it'll have an introduction, and that's my introduction to the week for you. Also there will be a link, which will link you to the announcements page. The announcements page will give you an overview of what the entire week will look like. That will have your reading assignments, your video assignments, your discussion questions, and then your assignment for the week. Sometimes maybe 2 assignments for the week. Maybe a quiz, perhaps, things of that sort, depending on kind of how things go. Okay, and then your discussion question, discussion 1, is called a weigh-in. And what a weigh-in is a chance for you to bring all that experience you have, maybe in the workforce or in your own life, bring that to the table and weigh in on it. I'll ask you a question, and that is just your personal response to that, bringing in your experience. The second question is called a DQ2, and that question is an academic response. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to expect you to bring some very academic content into that question. And so from your research, from your readings, from your own study, that will support the answer to that question. Within that, you will need to cite your references. Anytime you use a source that is not yourself, you're using an outside resource, you're going to have to cite your reference or else it's plagiarism. So I will show you how to do that through APA standards. We will be using a lot of APA standards within class. So that will need to happen in that second discussion post. Then further, what you have is the need to weigh in on 2 peer discussion posts throughout the week. So you will weigh in twice a week on things that your peers say. And this is a pretty awesome way to do things because I've found that through these discussion posts, you actually end up knowing your peers in your class really well. And I think even more so than a face-to-face class, because when you are in the classroom, oftentimes the quiet people are not chiming in on different topics. In this sort of setting, everyone is chiming in, 1, because they're receiving credit for it, but 2, also because they aren't having to speak out in front of people and they're more comfortable sitting in their living room and weighing in. So it really is a great dynamic. I love online learning for those reasons. You do get to hear from the majority of the class. Some things to keep in mind though, especially with the 5-credit class, is you have to stay focused. And so any distractions, I mean, it's really easy to pop over to Facebook or to play with your iTunes or, do whatever while you're taking an online class, and you really have to focus in and you just have to give it everything you've got. Sometimes I set my timer for an hour. When I was getting my master's degree, I did a lot of work online. So I would do that. I would set my timer and take a break and check back in so that I wasn't popping over and doing different things as I was learning. So really make an effort to stay tuned in, shut off those distractions when you're working with the online platform. If you have any questions or problems with your online Canvas account or anything like that, let me know. There's all sorts of information on our website at everettvc.com, maybe evcc.edu. Anyway, on the website about Canvas support if you run into any problems. Okay, so I think that's most of what I have for you. I'm really excited to be in this class, to be teaching this class this quarter. Please let me know if you need to meet with me at any point in time. I'm available on Wednesdays, and I can be available on Fridays. I'm happy to meet with you. I love my job, and so I'm excited to sit down with college students and hear how things are going for you. So, all right, great. Looking forward to a great quarter. Good luck to you. Take care.